Hi friends, it's me Stace, and today's video is a super cute one. I absolutely love how this turned out. I seen this idea on Amazon, or I seen it on Pinterest, and the link took me to Amazon. I thought rather than buy it, we could probably make it for things we have around the house. So it's just wood that I used the Cricut to cut out the lettering in cardstock, and then we just Mod Podge that on and wrap some twine around it. Very, very cute. Let's go to the computer and we'll get started. Alright, here we are at the computer. I'm already inside Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to click where it says Blank Canvas. The first thing I want to do for our blocks is create a template so I can see how the wording will fit on them. So left hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on Shapes and a square. And I'm going to resize this square. I'm actually going to duplicate it 3 times. So I have 3 different squares. I'll change the colors to make them all be white. And then I will resize each one. So this is our first square. This one's going to be sized at, I'm going to unlock the lock, a width of 4 inches and a height of 1.75. This one will also resize, unlock the lock. This width will be 5 inches. The height will be the same, 1.75. Then we have this one. I'm going to resize that one, unlock the lock. This one is 6 inches, and this one is also 1.75. All right, left-hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on the text box. And I'm going to type in the word pray in all caps. Oops. Okay, and I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to duplicate this text, bring this one down, double click in there, and then write wait. And then I'm going to duplicate that one, and then double click in there, and this one we're going to do trust. Okay, now I do want to change my font, so I'm going to click on this box, go to the top toolbar where the font is, and the one I used earlier in my thing, let me write it down. It is called Aphasia, F-R-A-P-H-A-S-I-A, which is this one right there. So I'm going to change that one, change this one to that one as well, and this one will change. Okay, so now I'm going to put these on my blocks. Just use the handles to resize them. Okay, so I think that one looks pretty good. We'll do the word wait, resize that one. Now I do want to separate the letters a little bit, so I'm going to go to the top toolbar, choose format, and then letter spacing. I'm going to just increase that a little bit. And I'll do the same for the word trust, to bring that on our little block. Use the handles to make it wider or taller, then go to the top toolbar, format, line space, and just stretch it out as much as you like. So I think all that looks pretty good. Now we can go and remove our little wood pieces. We no longer need them. I'm going to use my Cricut Joy Extra, upper right hand corner, click on Make. And I'm going to choose On a Mat, confirm. Now I just want to move these around a little bit, so I'm going to put this one down here, and this one over here, and then this one right there. And I'll hit continue. I'll choose my material. I will load it into my Cricut Joy, and then we'll come back when it's all cut, and we'll put it on our blocks. Alright friends, we are back. We have all of our lettering cut out, and I want to show you the wood I'm using. So we went to Hobby Lobby and we found this wood pile brand. It was $4.49 for like a 10-pack. So I had my husband cut them down to be 4 inches, 5 inches, and 6 inches. Then to paint them, I just used this Behr chalk paint. And I almost did like a dry brush, so very little paint got on it, and I did all 4 sides. Then I took some sandpaper and just distressed it a little bit. We're going to work with the first one, the word pray. And I have my letters. I'm just going to line them up on my block just so I can see how they fit. Okay, I'm taking art glitter glue, and I'm going to glue on the back of these. Just a little bit, just enough to tack it down. Okay, so we have that one. And then when we're done, when we have the cardstock on there, we're going to take some Mod Podge and apply that with a brush. And for the Mod Podge, I just used regular school glue, and I mixed it 2 parts glue, 1 part water, and I've been using that method for years, and it works really, really good. So if you don't have Mod Podge, as long as you have school glue and water, you can make the same thing. Okay, so we have that one done. Very cute. Just make sure all your end pieces lay flat. All right, now I'm going to do the word wait and the same thing. Just kind of line them up on my block a little bit. Now this one we did separate the letters a little bit so they weren't so close together, so we can kind of fill our piece of wood up without making the letters look wonky. I'm going to put a little bit of glue up there too. Okay, so we have that one. Really cute DIY project. Now if you want to, you can wrap it in twine like I did, or you can leave it blank. You can put a bow on the top. I mean, all kinds of things you can do to decorate these. Now if you want to keep them standing, I would probably glue my pieces together. I think I'm actually going to do that as well. Okay, I'm going to do the size of my T there. Okay, so then we have that one. And you know, they're pretty straightforward letters, so they're pretty easy to keep straight for the most part anyway. Let's do the word trust. Like that. Okay. Again, the same thing, just apply a little bit of glue to all the pieces. I want to do the top of my T right there. I can see that's not holding down. Okay. And this is such a true saying, you know. When you pray, we just pray, and then we're like in a hurry and we go about everyday life. I think it's important to wait, you know. Otherwise, you're not going to hear the answer. And then trust his answer. Sometimes he answers us in ways we don't like, or that we're like, are you sure? You know, this just reassures you that you need to wait a little bit. Okay, so we have all those in here. Last one. Okay, and then just go over them and just make sure they're all down, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do now is close my glue. Hang on one second. All right, sorry about that, my friends. Hubby came home. So now we're going to apply our Mod Podge. So again, I mixed up 2 parts of regular school glue with 1 part water. I am going to give it a little bit of a stir because it's been sitting here for a minute. Like I said, I've been using this method, this recipe for years, and it seems to work really good. All right, so what I want to do first is kind of dab it on here just to get over the letters. Okay, like that, and then just take a little bit and then just kind of go across. Again, you want just a thin layer of glue. So I'm going to use the other side and just try to brush a lot of that glue off. Now you want to watch where your letters are. You don't want to have it pilling up where your letters are. So you can go down this way first. Okay, and then just really lightly just go it across. That one's done. It takes maybe like 5 or so minutes to dry. But I like going over the letters themselves first. And then just taking a little bit and then just going over it. Make sure everything is covered. I'll go down this way just to pick up any extra glue I have. And then use the other side to go across. Okay. I think I have enough glue on my brush. I don't need to re-dip. So I'm going to go down and then go across that way. And it does dry perfectly clear. All right, my friends, we're going to let these dry for about 5 or so minutes until they're done. We'll come back, glue them together, then wrap it like we did here with our twine. Okay, so I'll see you guys once these are dry. All right, friends, we are back and our Mod Podge is dry. I did do a second coat and let that one thoroughly dry as well. I do recommend 2 coats. Now we're going to take just some twine, and we're going to take it and wrap it around our blocks. Now what I'm going to do first, though, is glue them together. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the middle right here. And then set this one on top to where it's centered. And I'll put some glue on this one. center that one as well. That way they won't move. Okay, so I can set that aside. And now we're going to take our twine, and I'm going to go in the bottom. I'm actually going to stand these up if I can. Okay. I'm going to place my twine on my table and then put these on top. Okay. And then take it around this side and around this side. And you want to try to get it as tight as you possibly can. Now, I don't have enough twine here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut some more twine. I recommend cutting more than you actually think you need. All right, so we have that there. So take this, place it on this. You can also lay it down this way. Okay, and then kind of take it like that. And then once you have it like this, around it, hold that tight, then pick these up. Okay, then we're going to tie our knot on the very top. Just make sure all your twine is on the edge of your blocks. Just get a nice strong knot there. Hold that with your finger, and then take this piece and pull it through to create our knot. That way it's not going to shift on us. Okay, so I have my knot there. I just simply tie it into a little bow. If you don't like the twine going down the sides, you can also just glue, make a freehand bow, then just glue it on the top. I think it's a really cute little project. Fun little DIY, doesn't cost a whole lot to make. You can use scrap wood that you have in your shed or your garage. Okay, so I'm just going to tighten that knot up again. Okay, and then just cut off the other pieces, the excess twine you might have. Isn't that cute? Right? Pray, wait, trust. And there's the back. You can also put some sayings on the back as well, so it'll be double-sided. But either way, you have that one there. Then you have this one here. Now this one I did not glue. You can see my blocks do move. I will go in then. I will glue these ones. But anyway, friends, there you have it. Our little DIY project for today. Now the original idea, I did see this on Pinterest, and there wasn't like a link. It was like when I clicked on the link from Pinterest, it took me to Amazon. So you can actually buy this already done for you and on Amazon. I will have that link below for you. But any questions, my friends, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.